Okay, greetings everyone. Welcome to our iSOQI night live video presentation today. So today we're going to be talking about the EMD, okay? And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over why you need an EMD, okay? And how the EMD is going to help your business. And then the second thing is I'm going to show you some tips of using the EMD. Because some people are still telling me, like, they have the EMD and they follow the pictures on the EMD app, but they still have a little bit problem focusing or finding exactly where those acupressure points are. So that's the second thing I'll be talking about. And then later, after that, I'm going to show you how you can enter, how you can read this analysis or report from the EMD and then enter the recommendation number from the analysis report to the iSOQI bed. Okay, so of course, without further ado, let's get started. The very first thing is, of course, we introduce this, the EMD is part of our new program called the O2O, the iSOQI shop, and this EMD is a very, integral part of it, right? Because we're trying to help you get to bring this online shopping tools and the offline shopping experience services together, okay, to serve your customers better. Okay, so let's take a look at offline competitive edge, because this one here, the EMD actually can offer you great offline competitive edge. So first of all, of course, it's a unique scientific approach, right? Because it's a modern design. The design is to measure the energy levels in your body by using electronic devices, right? And of course, it's going to provide you a report and analysis to help you understand what's going on. So it's a rather scientific approach to do it, because the machine, the EMD machine, is actually pretty accurate. Okay, and then of course, second thing is that you can easily incorporate into your iSOQI business. So easily incorporate it into your iSOQI business. If you have an iSOQI bed, if you have a Bluetooth iSOQI bed, then you can easily incorporate this into your business and to invite customers to come try it, right? So yeah, it works perfectly with iSOQI products and improves sales because it's going to generate a report, an analysis to help your customer understand the energy levels in your body, right? And it will even point out the energy levels in those specific areas to show you if it's weak or is it too high and those kind of thing. And then of course, it's gonna the recommendation part of the analysis report is also going to show you how you can use these our products to improve the energy levels in your body. For example, it's going to show you how many minutes, how long you should use the iSOQI bed, or how long you should use the hot houses, for how long you should use the EMD. Energy, e-power. Okay, those type of things. So those are all in the analysis report as well. Okay, so because of that, that's also going to create an opportunity for you to promote the product as well, because if the customers bring those products home, they can do them themselves at home, right? By using the products to help their energy level, to improve their energy levels, right? Yeah. So inviting customers, you can also use it to invite customers and to come to your shop to try the machines, right? And especially this EMD is actually very portable. If you have a battery, we call that the power bank, right? If you have a portable power bank, the kind that you usually use to charge your cell phone, if you have a powerful USB power bank, you can actually use that for this device as well. So you can easily bring it anywhere you go. Okay. For example, if you go to a party, you can invite people to come and take the energy test right there, right on spot, because you're going to be using the app. All you need to do is load the app, download the app, the EMD app to your cell phone, and then you have a portable, measurement thing anywhere you go. Okay, you can take the test at the party and then later invite them to come to your shop or your home to try the products. So it's absolutely a very ideal device to bring with you to invite people to come to your place or your shop to try the machines. All right, so return customer service. Return customer, you can actually invite the person to come back again to take the second test or the third test. You can compare the results to see if there's any improvement, those kind of things, because the app, the EMD app offers a data management, offers a customer management section of it, okay? So that's where you can key in, you can keep all the records of your customer, okay? We'll take a peek, we'll take a look at it in just a minute. So yeah, these are the advantages of having this EMD, okay? So offline competitive edge. So on the next screen you can see on the left-hand side, this is the main screen of the app, okay? You can download the app to your cell phone, to your smartphone, of course, right? Either Android system or Apple, okay? We have both versions available for you to download, okay? The one you're seeing right now is taken from my iPhone, okay? So first thing you see is when you have it installed and then you tap on the app, you're going to see this main screen on the left-hand side. So you're going to see 4 things. It says testing, member, records, configuration, okay? The first thing you do is you want to create a customer file, okay? It's a customer file. So what you do is you tap on the member, and then it'll show you the member list. And then all you have to do is just click on add, okay? Or tap on the add a new member, okay? All you need to do is the name, phone number, date of birth, and gender. And then you can take a picture right there, right on spot, and save that picture to your app as well. Just like pretty much what you see over here, I have all these people already in my member list with their pictures too. All right, so that's the thing. And then after that, you can go ahead and tap on the testing, okay? Tap on testing, and then after that, on the right-hand side, you see where it says testing. Just tap on that, and then it will take you to the next screen, which is on the left-hand side, the members, right? All right, so you just click on the members to go into the member list to select the new profile that you just created, okay? Or choose anyone that's on your list, right? Your membership list. Now, if you have a person who don't want to create a members list, don't want to be added to your members list, you can go ahead and just tap on guest, okay? And then go ahead and input the age, okay? And then choose the gender, and then start, and then hit the start, okay? Simple as that, okay? There are 2 different ways, okay? With or without a record. Okay. All right. So the next thing I'm going to help to do is I'm going to go over some of those acupressure points that some people find it confusing or kind of like hard to find for them. So I'm going to go over this a little bit. So for now, I'm going to have to ask my assistant Ram to remove the camera so I can show you my hand. Okay. So the first thing is, of course, we're going to be taking a look at the L1, okay, the L hand first point on the left-hand side. All right, so if Romy can, okay, so basically, we always start with the left hand, okay? This is how the app is arranged, okay? Now, the first one is, let me tell you the key. The thing is that we're always looking for that indentation, that soft spot. Okay, if you go back to the screen, you see the screen, show them that picture of that thing. Okay, that's the L1. Okay, then come back here. Okay, it is very close to your at the end of your thumb over here. Now, if you do it at home, you can practice a little bit. Actually, you see this line over here? We always have a line. Everybody has a line over here. It's right along the line somewhere here. You can just kind of push it a little bit, then you'll know what I'm talking about. There's a soft indentation. Okay, now that's exactly where we want the prone to be. Okay, so you can kind of practice a little bit, just kind of push it up a little bit with your finger. Okay, and you can see this is the indentation. So this is where that the spot is. Okay, and then the second thing is not on the screen, but it's here. Okay, it's pretty much towards the middle. If you take a look, it's pretty much over here. Okay, again, It's along the this line over here, and there is a soft indentation here too. If you touch a little bit, okay, all right, and then the next one is over here. Okay, it's also along the line over here, and then if you touch a little bit, you find this there's a soft spot over here, the indentation. So this is 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so the next thing is when you're trying to do it on here. If you take a look at the screen over here, show them which one I'm doing now. Okay, it's the this one over here. Okay, all right, so come back. All right, so this one here is outside. If you take a look at pretty much the line continues, right? This line continues, so it continues pretty much like this. Okay, so just imagine that. You can't really see it here, but it's from here all the way to this end. Okay, it's right here. You can see that? Right, there's a bone. We always have a big bone over here. There's a bone over here, a joint over here that's right next to it. If you kind of touch a little bit with your own finger, then you know what I'm talking about. There's a soft indentation in this area. Okay, so we're always looking for that soft indentation spot. Okay, with a little practice, you can easily find it too. So you can kind of like, try it yourself, right? Before, you start taking the test, helping people taking the test. So you can kind of like, touch it, and you know what I'm talking about. There's a soft spot. So that's exactly where the L4, okay? The L4, okay? All right, so it's this big bone over here, this bone here is right at the end of the bone, and it's soft. If you touch it, it's right there, okay? All right, so, well, one thing is you're welcome to leave your comments, okay? You're welcome to leave your comments or questions, and I'll try to answer your questions later, okay? So the next thing we see is the L5, okay? Now, L5, same thing. Okay, so if you take a look at the L5, it's over here, same thing, continue the line. Imagine that the line is here, okay? And it's in between your ring man, okay? It's in between your ring man and middle finger. So if you imagine it's all the way starting from here to here. So if you touch it, yeah, there's a soft indentation there. Okay, softer than this bony part of it. Okay, so if you go continue and find a little bit, give it a try. It's right there. Okay. Now, of course, you don't really have to worry about it because let me show you, this thing here. Because the cotton, this is like a large thing here. So if you are in that, a proximity, that you'll find it. Don't worry, you're gonna get it anyways. Okay. You would get it because this thing is not very tiny. It's not like this one here, pointy one. This is a pretty large area. So if you can pretty much find where it is, most likely you'll be able to cover that spot just fine. Okay, so that is the number L5. Okay, now the next one is a little confusing to a lot of people. That's the L6. Okay, now the L6. Now let's bring the camera back here. Okay, now the end of your thumb over here. Okay, if you see that, it's over here, and you give it a try. It's not here. Okay, it's not here. If you touch here, it goes back to the 0.1. So it's not here. It's a little bit above it. Okay, so over here, if you give it a try, you can also feel there's an indentation. I don't see if you can see clearly on the camera. Okay, there's an indentation there because right over here. Okay, so that's where the L6, okay, that's where how you find it over here. Not in the middle, because in the middle here, no, you can find it. This is hard. Right above it, this is soft indentation. That's exactly where it is. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Okay, the next one is about the feet. Okay, now it gets a little trickier. Okay, but with a little practice, you can find them without any problem at all. Okay, so the picture you see over there, your toenail, your toe here. Okay, so this one here. Okay, bring the camera over here. There's a piece of bone over here. If you touch your own feet, and you know what I'm talking about. Your foot over here. There's at the end of this one here. There's a big bone. It's right. Okay, this one here is right next to it, under a little bit. It's right there. Okay, you can try it. It's right there. Okay. All right, and then, I'm sorry, it's right here, this way, it's right there. It's on this side here, it's right there, okay. You can touch it, you know what I'm talking about. There is a soft spot over here. Okay, so that is for the L1, for the foot. Okay, foot 1. And then foot 2, this is also very confusing to a lot of people too, okay? Because the picture is actually a bit off, okay? So first thing you notice is that it's in between. Draw a line from between the split over here, the first and the second toe, straight over here. Actually, give it a try. Try it. There's a very, very soft spot over here. The picture is a little bit up here, but yeah, you can try. These two are actually the same thing. You can either do it here or do it here, the same thing, but I much prefer, because this indentation actually continues from here to here. Okay, from here to here. So this is correct too. This is okay too. I mean, you can try it somewhere around here. That's just fine. It's not all the way up here, no, but it's around here and here. You can give it a try. Just touch your own, use your own feet, and you can feel it. Okay, so it's in this general area and this here. Okay, so this is what we're talking about. Very simple, just between these here, and then just draw the line over here, and you get to here. Okay, so that is the L2. Okay, the foot 2. Okay, so the next one is about the kidney, right? This is also a little confusing to a lot of people. Now, where is it? Okay, now take a look. Now we're talking about the inside part of it, not here, not outside. Okay. Not here, but here inside. It's along this area, along the toe. Okay, so on this side here, just take a look at the picture. Okay, just find your ankle here, the bone, ankle bone here, and very, very, very easily you can find that it's a little bit right here. You can touch it right away, and then you see there's no other indentation. There's one over here, but this one is not. Okay, this is the one that a little closer towards the back. So there's one over here. Easily find it. Okay, you can give it a try. Just touch it with your own finger. Then you know what I'm talking about. It's soft here. Okay, so this is where it is. Okay, all right. Not this here, no, but here. Okay, and it's not the outside part. Okay, it's the inside part. Okay, very important. I saw people using it on the outside, and then later found out, oh, this is not the one. So yeah, the toe side. Okay. So the next thing is the stomach, right? This is the LF foot 6. Okay. Now this is also a little confusing because it's so very similar to this one here, so very similar to the L foot 2, right? It's very similar to this one here, right? So yeah, but it's not the same. Okay, let's take a closer look. Okay. Now this one here, okay, you can bring the camera back here. This one here is also kind of in between these two splits over here, but it's further down. If you draw the line, it's not a direct line, actually. If you draw it a little bit off here, then you can find it over here. This is the one, okay? The picture shows the angle as more like straight line from here, no, but it's a little off. It's more like in between the second one here. This over here. Try it with your own finger, then you know what I'm talking about. There's an indentation over here. Okay, this is the one. Okay, the other one is actually here. Okay, the 2, foot 2 is over here, and this one is over here. Okay, so second. Okay, all right, so that's it. I mean, I apologize for my ugly feet. Okay, my ugly foot. Okay, all right. I'm so sorry about that. It's got a sandal tent. All right. I work in my backyard too, okay? So it's a little bit tan. All right, so after all that, you just click save, okay? If you see the screen on the left-hand side, there's a save over here, just click save. And then it's gonna show you this, the report, a chart on the right-hand side, okay? The very important thing is that on this chart, it's gonna show you the energy level in each meridian. Okay, there are 24 of them. Okay, so basically this chart will kind of give you an idea of, you know, what everything is, right? How the energy levels are in each area. And what's important about this here is that, let me move that. On this report here, you can actually share it. Well, how do you share it? Very simple. When you click share, you can text this report, this chart, or email this chart to your customer to let them have an idea, to let them have a copy of this graphic, this chart, so they can have an idea of how the energy levels are in their body, right? And very importantly, let me do this a little bit. Let me move this a little bit so we can see better. I don't know why, but let me see this one here. Okay, it's better now. All right. So what's important is on this report here, you will see a custom mode number. Now on this report here, it shows custom mode number 8. Okay. Now this is the number you want to jot down. You want to write down because you're going to be using it to program your iSOQI bed. Okay. All right. So this is the number that's recommended to you. Okay. Now, if you want to see the analysis report, you just go ahead and click on tap on the analysis, okay, which looks like this one here, okay. So the analysis, of course, due to the limitation of the screen, I can only show you the second part of the report. But basically, the analysis report will show you, it'll kind of explain the energy levels in each area. Okay, the area that it finds a little weak or too strong, those kind of thing, and it's going to explain, it's too strong and too weak and why what you need to do. Okay, and then the second part of the report, the analysis report, is going to be the recommendation section. Okay, so here in the very beginning of the recommendation section, you also see a custom mode. Okay, now this number is once again. Appeared right here, right? It's number 8. So this number appears right here. This is the same number as the one shown in the on the energy chart, right? So here it's gonna show you the recommendation part of it. Is gonna show you what machines to use, how to use them, how to use the machines, and for how long should they use the machines. Okay, so this is all very helpful to help you to help your customer understand the energy levels are, how they are in their bodies, right? It's also a more scientific way of, a more convincing way of showing the results, right? So I personally like it very much, especially this recommendation page. It's really nice. It'll tell you what machines to use and for how long to use them, what machines they need, and that's gonna greatly create, help you close sales or recommend the machines. So this is what I was talking about. This is the part that, why it works so well, why the EMD works so well with the iSOQI business and the products, right? So this is what I meant. Okay, so on the right hand side, you see that, this is the main menu again, right? And then where it shows records, actually you can save this to the records, and later on, you can just go ahead and click on records to get back to the member list, and then from there you can choose whichever member that has taken the test. You can see there, you can compare the results. So this is a very, very useful tool, simple to use, and it's a great tool to help you close sales as well, right? And invite people to your business to try the machines. And so that's pretty much, what this EMD can help you. All right. So another thing is that, before I forget, very important. Some people, when they're using the EMD, they have a little problem of registering the readings, right? Because maybe the energy level is too low. Okay, it's very low, and then it's not the number is just not registering to the app. So if you have a situation like that, there are a couple of things you can do. Okay, you can troubleshoot it. Okay, now the number one thing is make sure that the cotton. Okay, let's move the camera so you can see this thing here. Make sure that this cotton here, okay, is wet enough. Okay, it's not too wet, but it's wet enough. That's the number one thing you should check. Okay, make sure there's enough moisture. Okay, number two is make sure that you're actually measuring the right spot. Very important if you're on the right acupressure points or not. Okay, so make sure this is wet enough. Number two, check if the indentation, check if that's the point or not. Very important, because if it's not, then it's not gonna get the right reading at all. So these are the two things you need to know. And number three, of course, you have to push a little bit harder too. Okay, sometimes, yeah, when the energy level is really hard, you're just gonna have to push a little bit, a little bit harder. For example, over here, just have to push it a little harder. Okay, a little harder. Okay, all right. So these are the three things you can try. Okay, if you run into a situation where, the reading is not registered. Okay, it's not registering at all. These are the three things. So hopefully, that'll help you troubleshoot the problem. Okay. So yeah, the next thing you do is use the iSOQI bed. That's why we've been promoting the iSOQI bed, right? This is Okay. So what you do is when you have that, remember earlier the report shows number 8. Remember, as recommended, your custom mode number is number 8. All right. So you can go ahead if you have an iSOQI bed, you just go ahead and open the app, the iSOQI app. This is what it looks like. Okay, now notice that on the upper right-hand screen you have where it says custom mode and presets, because this app allows you to use the presets too. Okay, now if you have a recommendation number, the custom mode number, you can just go ahead and press custom mode. Okay, and then it'll take you to this screen over here. Okay, where you can enter that number, recommendation number. Okay, and after that you just press OK, and then start, and that's it. Your iSOQI bed is going to be automatically programmed and ready for you to use. Okay, simple as that. Very, very easy. Very, very easy. That's why we have been promoting this iSOQI bed and the EMD together. Especially if you're very, very interested in doing the SOQI business, right? This is really a good. Good tools to help you, right? So again, let me go back to, let me go back to this over here. This picture says it all. Okay, this picture actually says it all. What we have been promoting this year is the idea of SOQI Shop. And the SOQI Shop has the online distributor's webpage. And also, we offer that for free. Okay, if you want to know the details, please just give us a call. Call the office here. Especially, you can call Los Angeles office here. Okay, and apply for your own distributor's webpage. It's free. Okay, it's easy to use. We're gonna send you links too. With the links, you can send the links directly through email or through text messages to your customer. To tell them more about the products and those kind of things. So it's a very useful distributor's page. And the second thing is we also have some mobile apps for you to download, okay? And we also have iSOQI app, which has all the electronic versions of our brochures, testimonials, and also videos for you to watch, and a lot of training materials available too. So all you need to do is go to your app store or your Play Store to download it, and it's free, but you do need to be a distributor. Okay, it's very important because you're gonna need your ID number and your password as well. Okay, so you can download for free. Okay, and just give it a try. It's very simple. You type iSOQI space US. Okay, that's how you search for the name. How you search for the app. Very simple. And now, of course, the iSOQI bed and the EMD tool, they're more on the brick and mortar side of it, right? That's when you have your shop. That's when you have your home party. That's where you have your physical setup and everything ready to serve your customer. And then you can use this EMD as a tool to attract more customers to go to your shop, to come to your shop, invite them to come back to try them again, to create opportunities for sales too, and to serve your customer as well. And also, let's not forget that that's a great way to maintain a customer relationship as well. Okay, so yeah, with the iSOQI shop idea, we're hoping to bring all these online and offline activities together to help you, reach your SOQI dream. Right? It's very, very important. Okay, so that's it. Very simple and easy. I think my 30 minutes up. you're welcome to leave your a comment in the comment section, or your questions in the comment section. 2 things before you go. Don't forget to enter your ID number for the lucky draw. Very important, okay? Every person who leaves a ID number in the comment section, we will, you're eligible for the lucky draw, okay? And this time the lucky draw is very good because the prize is what? It's a fur pad. It's a regular fur pad, so pretty good, $150. All right, on sales for $150, and it's actually $200 value. Very important. Okay, last but not least, okay, let's not remember that we have our iSOQI night special promotion too. Okay, so for today's iSOQI night presentation, iSOQI night special, you can get a advanced ERE for only $375 and free shipping too. Now that's a great deal. Okay, but it's only good for 3 days. All right, so you guys call in tomorrow, pick up your phone and call tomorrow to order one. Or, of course, Saturday, Sunday, you can get online, go to our website and use the shopping cart to buy them. Okay, so again, advanced ERE for only $375 and comes with free shipping as well. Very good deal. All right. Okay, very good. So, I'll see you guys in our next episode, and thank you very much for tuning in. You have a good night.